only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. Whenever I touch that.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got Jeff Okudah. And how about this for a corner? 10 tackles last week. It's the Steelers and the Bats, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. Back to throw now on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Odafe Oweh able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And the numbers for Andrews last week: 8 catches, 106 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown! Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
But sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray escaping the pressure right. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Murray with a 3rd and long. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
Check pitch. Yellow, line, opposite, green.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Taken at about the 1. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he returns this to the 22. Austin's offense ready to go again. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Kidder here, it's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Murray now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Shotgun now from Murray. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the gun, Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Murray. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Tucker's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield. That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the first. They run again with Hunt. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. They get it to Moore on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Murray now on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Bats are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This is caught. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Back out comes this offense now, late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Murray to air it out again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get into field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So we reach, and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To throw, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Now, I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Murray keeps it himself. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Murray on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kyler Murray with career touchdown number 60. And the Bats are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Time for the Steelers offense
offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Steps away to throw. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Hands it off out of the gun.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
65 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Odafe Oweh. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 2nd and long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 39, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And they'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Austin, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8.
Over the middle and complete to Moore.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a throw. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Now a toss running left. Hunt shifts by at the 15. 78 yards on the ground for him so far. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
First down, Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And he
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now Murray's got to have this one. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 5 now. Murray going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Bats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
That's good. 4.
Murray to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Murray. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
To throw is Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Steelers.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they need...